role still up for grabs? Are you guys still competing for that number 2 role?
Number 2 role?
Like number 2 string quarterback. The back.
Oh,
yeah.
Honestly, bro, I really don't look into that. I don't care. Whenever it's time for me to get out there and play, I'm going to play. Things, adversity, things is going to knock you down sometimes, but the main thing about it is you just got to push through it. There's a lot of people in this world that's going through stuff, but, you know, I'm playing for a lot more than just me.
Yes.
And will he kind of be the backup?
Joe will start the game. Dillon will play second. Shedeur will play third.
Shedeur Sanders has heard it all. After Kevin Stefanski officially slotted him as the third-string quarterback behind Dillon Gabriel, Shedeur didn't blink, didn't fold, and certainly didn't shy away. Instead, he answered with pure confidence, sending a message loud and clear. He's not worried about rankings, labels, or outside chatter. His belief is simple. When the stage is brightest, his game will speak the loudest. Rather than getting caught up in noise, Shedeur is zeroed in on what matters. Focused, determined, and prepared to let his play do the talking, he's ready to turn doubt into proof. The moment he gets under center, all eyes will see exactly why he belongs.
Whenever it's time for me to get out there and play, I'm going to play. Whenever it's time for the lights to come on, I'm going to do my thing. I'm not concerned about when it is. I'm not concerned about, you know, how many reps I'm getting at this point is what it is. Because I know when the lights come on, when everything go on, when the pressure's on, you know who I am. And I'm always be that way.
Shedeur isn't losing a second of sleep over Stefanski's words or the role he's been handed. His confidence is unshaken because he knows the moment his number is called, Stefanski will have no choice but to rethink the entire plan. For Shedeur, practice reps and outside noise are meaningless compared to what he knows he brings to the game. His mindset stays the same. When the pressure is real and the lights are brightest, that's when he'll rise and silence every doubt. The only stage that matters to him is the field. That's where his answer will come. But Shedeur has made one thing clear. This isn't just about him. While some players are chasing personal glory, he's carrying something bigger. His fans are part of his journey, not just spectators. He's been tested before, pushed into tough spots, and every time he's found a way to come out stronger. That mentality fuels him now. He's determined to grab every chance that comes, knowing his grind has never stopped. His message couldn't be simpler. Just like always, he'll keep pushing, keep rising, and prove himself all over again.
The main thing about it is you just got to push through it. There's a lot of people in this world that's going through stuff, but, you know, I'm playing for a lot more than just me, you know, so regardless of pain, that's always how I've been, even in college, you know, so in high school and everything from when I was young. Regardless of, like, physically, you know, if I don't feel my best, I still got to go out there and execute with no excuses.
Shedeur Sanders revealed that his perspective on life has shifted since landing in Cleveland. For him, simply stepping onto the field each day to practice feels like a blessing, something he once only dreamed about. He emphasized the importance of patience, making it clear he's willing to wait for his shot, and when that chance finally comes, he intends to seize it with everything he has. Until then, his mindset is locked on grinding harder than ever and staying prepared for the moment his number is called. When addressing his critics, Shedeur didn't see the situation as a setback at all. Instead, he views it as an opportunity, a chance to sharpen his skills, stay disciplined, and prepare for the future. He made it clear that every rep, every session, and every lesson is part of the bigger picture, and when his moment finally arrives, he's ready to showcase his full potential and prove exactly what he can do.
I always say I learn life in a different perspective, you know, and that's why I come here. I'm happy. I always got good energy because, you know, I'm blessed to come out here every day.
And truth be told, he's walking the walk. In his latest training session, Shedeur reminded everyone exactly what cooking looks like. At first, he shook off a little rust from his injury, but once he settled in, his rhythm returned quickly. By the end, one throw stood above everything else. It wasn't just a highlight of practice, it was the statement of the day. That single play showed he's steadily climbing back into form. More than a touchdown pass, it was a glimpse of the poise, vision, and accuracy that separate him from the rest. The way he scanned the field, trusted his mechanics, and delivered with precision was proof that he's not just preparing, he's positioning himself for something bigger. It was the kind of throw that forces coaches to pause, teammates to believe, and critics to think twice. Shedeur also addressed Dillon Gabriel's recent remarks with maturity and calm. Even though Gabriel later clarified his words weren't aimed at him, Shedeur admitted he never felt the need to dwell on it anyway. In his view, God has given him the strength to stay grounded and not react to every bit of chatter thrown his way. To him, outside noise is just that. noise. His focus stays sharp, his outlook steady. Whatever is said, let it be said. Yet, while his words carried composure, his presence told another story. The way he carried himself made it clear he knew those comments touched him. But instead of sparking drama, it fueled his quiet determination. Shedeur's response wasn't about ignoring it, it was about rising above it, because deep down he knows the real answer won't come from headlines or interviews. It'll come when the lights are on, and his play on the field silences everything else.
Honestly, I don't even think about nothing. I don't think about anything. If it's not words or anything, at this point it can't do anything to me. I know, the God put the ability and the power within me to not even think about nobody else's comments, not care. It is what it is. I spoke with him. He said, nah, bro, that wasn't. He said, that wasn't. He told me on the plane. He came up. He was like, nah, bro, that wasn't at you. I see how they trying to spin. I'm like, oh, all right. I'm not tripping, regardless of whatever it was.
And he's got a point. Not every comment is worth his time. There will always be those glory chasers who disappear when things get rough, only to come running back when success shines through. The same voices trying to drag him down now will be the first ones cheering once he proves them wrong. And you can bet Colin Cowherd will be leading that pack. Right now, though, Cowherd has been relentless, wasting no chance to take shots at Shedeur Sanders. He's doubled down on criticism, praising Kevin Stefanski's decision to bump Dillon Gabriel up to QB2 while pushing Shedeur to third. To Cowherd, that was the smart, safe play, a move that, in his eyes, proved Stefanski's sharp instincts as one of the NFL's top minds. But underneath the praise for Stefanski, you can't ignore how eager Cowherd seems to dismiss Shedeur, almost like he's rooting against him instead of waiting to see what the kid's really made of. And Cowherd didn't stop there. He pushed even harder, openly mocking both Shedeur and the people standing behind him. He pointed out that more than half a dozen NFL teams were starving for a starter, and over a dozen were looking for a backup, yet not a single one made a move for Shedeur. Then he drove the point home, reminding everyone that Shedeur went in the 5th round while Dillon Gabriel was taken in the 3rd. To Cowherd, that detail says it all. He framed it as the league already making its judgment clear, and he claimed Shedeur supporters can no longer hide from that reality. The way Cowherd spun it, the message was brutal. The NFL has spoken, and Shedeur still has everything to prove.
And many of us believe Jimmy Haslam, the owner of the Browns, is the one that nudged the front office into drafting him. So the Browns drafted Dillon Gabriel 2 rounds before. So you can run to your Reddit board and dogpound.com and say it's a conspiracy, but the whole league told you he's a 5th-round quarterback. And the Browns are telling you, Kevin Stefanski, who won 11 games in 2023 with nonsense in a division with the Ravens, in the AFC, he's like his 3rd-string quarterback.
Shedeur Sanders' journey in Cleveland is quickly becoming a story of resilience, focus, and quiet determination. Despite being placed as the 3rd-string quarterback behind Dillon Gabriel, Shedeur hasn't let outside rankings or opinions derail him. From the start, he's been locked in on the bigger picture, his growth, his preparation, and the moment when he finally gets his shot on the field. For Shedeur, setbacks and criticism aren't defeats, they're fuel. That mindset has been on full display in recent training sessions. Even while working his way back from injury, he quickly found his rhythm, delivering throws that turned heads, including a flawless touchdown pass that highlighted his poise, precision, and confidence. What stands out just as much as his talent is his maturity. When asked about Gabriel's comments or the constant chatter from the media, Shedeur hasn't taken the bait. Instead, he stays grounded, crediting his strength to faith and focus. He understands the noise comes with the territory, and he's committed to letting his actions speak louder than any words. Still, not everyone is convinced. Critics like Colin Cowherd have been quick to label Shedeur as just a 5th-round pick and frame his draft position as proof that the league has already made up its mind. But Shedeur refuses to let that define him. He knows success isn't about instant recognition. It's about perseverance, preparation, and performance when the lights are brightest. As his journey unfolds, one thing is clear. Shedeur Sanders is ready to keep grinding, ready to silence the doubts, ready for the moment his potential becomes undeniable. So what do you think? Will Shedeur's patience and focus pay off when his chance finally comes? How much do you think outside criticism from voices like Colin Cowherd actually affects a young quarterback? Does it drag them down or fuel them to rise? Ven Higher? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear how you see Shedeur's story playing out in the NFL.